Really nice product. I'm a super big fan. I've used the normal Razer Viper before, or the average Razer Viper. This is the first time that I've used the mini, and I've been really impressed. I really like it. So if you are familiar with Razer's products, you know that anything that they have that is wired is going to have their nice little patented Razer cabling on it that's going to have a nice coating of a fabric, so it's going to slide across your desk really easily. It's not going to get tangled very easily, and it's not going to get stuck. This wire actually is really nice because my cats are also not drawn to it, so we really like that. It also, I barely even noticed that it's there with how easy it moves. I've been a super huge fan of Razer's products for a really long time, and if you ever have to do anything cabled, their cabling is going to be absolutely wonderful. Another thing about this mouse is it's going to be super lightweight. It's ambidextrous, so you can use it for either hand. This is the mini, so if you've got medium to extra large size hands, I would recommend going with the Viper. This one is really good for smaller sized hands, which is wonderful, especially for me where I have more petite hands. So I've been a super big fan of using this one because it feels a lot easier to hold. First observations on this one, it is a super sensitive mouse as well as super fast. It's going to be a light speed mouse. I am a Sea of Thieves player for the most part. That's typically what I test all my stuff with because that's one of my favorite games, and I can typically tell if something is going to be a little wonky while I'm playing. Really enjoyed this one. So another thing that's going to be different between this and the main Razer Viper is going to be that this one actually has the on memory board profile, so you can actually program this bad boy. It's also a little bit easier to glide. So if you look at the bottom here, these little white pads I've noticed are going to help it glide a lot smoother across your mouse pad surface. At least that was my experience with it. So I liked the Razer Viper Mini a lot more than the Razer Viper just because it has that extra little glide to it. But yeah, so it's programmable with Razer Synapse. It's absolutely wonderful. The Razer Viper Mini, super big fan. It is programmable with Razer Chroma. So the first thing that I actually thought when I got into using it was this would be an amazing gift if you have a starting out gamer. So if you have a young child in your life who's just starting out gaming, or maybe someone who's starting their first PC build, baby's first PC build, this is a really good option. It is affordable. It's going to work well. I've never had a problem with Razer's products just stopping working on me. They have good longevity. So I've been really enjoying this one, and I would highly recommend this one. Yeah, so that's our first little guy that we're taking a look at here. I have been a super huge fan. Like I said, Razer Chroma programmable. You can use it through Synapse. It's compatible with Windows, all that good stuff. And like I said, this is going to be better for smaller sized hands. So if you are looking for someone with more petite sized hands, or maybe a first time gamer, young child who has smaller hands, this is going to be an awesome product with longevity that you can program, you can make it fun, you can give it fun colors. So I've been a really big fan. If you are interested in the Viper Mini, but you have more large hands, take a look at the Razer Viper. There's very little that's going to be different between the two of them. Okay, so this one has the 8500 CPI, whereas the normal Razer Viper has a 16,000 CPI. So there will be a little bit of a difference between the actual tech in here versus the bigger Razer Viper, but for sure check it out. This one has been absolutely amazing.